He wasn't Prince Charming. Full of rust, collecting dust. There's no more trust, no more lust. Rolling the dice for the first time, I decide to climb. Rapunzel letting her hair down, I dusted the floor, collected the cinders, 3 ugly sisters. Dressed in rags, 3 years of pain down the drain. He wasn't Prince Charming, it was very alarming, it became self-harming. You were weighing me down. Now I'm a mermaid splayed out on the sand. I don't need no man to do what I can. I was told I was a princess. I could wear a dress. I grew up and forgot the fairy tales, forgot the respect I deserved, allowed enemies to run riot, a pumpkin for a chariot, allowing love to blind me, run, search and find me. My slipper broken my heart, a token not even buying my affection. Treat me bad and caused infection. Leave me be and cause havoc elsewhere. I'll be me, I really don't care. Thank you. Separate parallel realities. We were living in separate parallel realities that somehow merged and seemed not to jar. At the time, it seemed to feel right as we sat in Burger King and shared our life at 3 in the morning over naked fries. Thin tights, feeling high in the sky, floating on clouds made of dust. Feeling beautiful and free, everything easy. Until the cracks began to show, the lessons we learnt forcing us to grow. Thank you. So this is called Drink a Carton of Apple Juice. I want to die and come back to life just so I can start clean. There is all this mess that I can't clear up in one single day, and that scares me more than I can express. I want to be reincarnated into a better and tougher person. This day and time is just too tough. I can't handle all of the messages, all of the WhatsApp and Facebook messages and Gmails. My inbox is crowded with gunk and it scares me. Where is the clarity? I want a different reality. I want to go back to a time where we would just converse rather than this social network and technological curse. I can't decipher and I can't take a hold. My crown turning to mold, no longer gold. I'm blacked out and dehydrated in a public library, and it scares me, feeling sick and shaken, left with no humility, in need of some bacon, starving myself because I forgot to eat 3 meals a day. I just kept forgetting to notice, I just kept forgetting. And that's when you know, when you're blacked out and can't see and are struggling to walk and are crying out for help, that's when you know. And need to start to change, because you can't keep going on with aliens in your pockets. That's when you need to reassess, redress, and drink a carton of apple juice and get out of this mess and start again afresh. This one, sorry, it is a bit depressing at the moment, but bear with me, it gets better. Okay. So this is called Forget What You Did to Me. Hitting absolute rock bottom, wanting to cry out my life's woes in one sitting as I sit in serenity, feeling like a loose cannon ready to blow. Why do you provoke me with all of this uncertainty? I deserve more than what you're offering to me on a prison plate. More than dry bread and an empty goblet. I've just got to be the best version of me and make the best of what you're offering me. Take the morsel of bread and savor the taste. Pretend you put wine in my cup and imagine it soothing my body. I'm going to hide away for eternity until I'm replenished, until I forget what you did to me. Well-being is always natural to me. You just took it and hung it up and trashed it to pieces in a boxing ring. Why would you do that to such a tender thing? But I know that I don't deserve this. I take back all of the kisses, all of the caresses. I know it's never as bad as it seems, but for now I am healing, and for now I need to tend to my wings. This is called Like a Heroine. So I've come this far and fallen down lots in the rot. Broken down and cried, tried to wipe my eyes with the snot dripping onto the floor. What a mess. She can't wear a dress without wanting to hide behind her trainers, wanting to change her appearance for the better, but when she tries to do that, she fails and bails on what really matters, tearing away from herself, leaving her heart and spirit on the shelf with off milk and mouldy bread. She wants to stand next to expensive caviar and fine dining experiences. The words scatter round her brain while she tries to make sense of what is. What's been said? What's been done? He wasn't the one. What scum to have led me on, no. I take that back. It's just the anger talking. It wasn't anyone's fault. Everyone has their own inner demons. Unfortunately, I just got wrapped up in love and fell down on my face, leaving me like a broken bottle with no trace of its origin, an empty vacuum, hardly breathing, seething, so sad, the hurt unbearable. It took time for the tears to fall from the shock. My heart stopped. I'd only just got my heart beating again, then it was trod on, spat on unintentionally, but nonetheless. Nothing will replace the feeling I once felt for him. Was I a fool to fall so deeply into someone's arms? Was I reckless? I was fearless, that much is true. I trusted because my instincts told me so. I can't rewrite what has been written. I can just pick myself back up like I have done so many times before, like a heroine. I do promise it does get better. I'm sorry, you have to bear with me. Okay, this is called Bright Lights and Spotlights. Feeling depression hit like a sandbag in my face that won't remove. My dance shoes missing, my microphone broken, my hair scrunchy torn to shreds, my glitter strewn on the floor in a hideous pattern, my coffee spilt, my chocolate in the trash can. Where are my angels when I need them? Hidden in double and triple numbers all over the universe, like a sign telling me it will get better, promising me a better future, one with love and health and beauty and bright lights and spotlights. Found more of my heart. Crying over the toast as I thought about how he boasted about his new girl. How he looked at her the way he looked at me, talked to her the way he talked to me, touched her the way he touched me. It's like he upgraded for a better pair of female wings. But mine are growing despite what he did. I know deep down that really it wasn't me, it was the universe setting me free. So, thank you for acting like a complete pleb, because I found more of my heart instead. Okay, so this one is called Stardust Under My Feet. I don't normally wear slippers in public, but it really helps with this poem, so that's kind of why I wore them. Anyway, Stardust Under My Feet. Breathing into my heart space like it's my kingdom. No resistance, no fear. Opening up my heart chakra, glowing like a glowworm on speed. Normally I pad around the living room, now I glide like I've got stardust under my feet, bouncing on invisible jelly. I am beauty when I want to be. We are beauty when we choose to be. We can be happy all of the time if we practice as much with our golden touch, grounding us. Meridian tapping points relaxing us, our youthful glow raining down on us. When we decide as much, parallel reality shifting when we've researched enough, opening up our minds to the possibilities surrounding us, turning off those negative thoughts because we've had enough. Drinking coffee like it's the elixir of life, participating in a yogic cacao ceremony because we want to feel the love, disregarding all the facts because we've decided to choose our own beliefs. So thank you for this piece. Thank you. I probably don't need to explain this poem, but I wrote this poem when I was waiting for my poetry collection to arrive in the post. I don't even think I needed to say that, but anyway. Okay, so it's called Out for Delivery. I'm so impatient. When will you arrive? I've worked so hard on you, put all my efforts into you, tied you up with pink ribbon and poured out my heart into you. Now you're on your way, in the post. Out for delivery, typed up onto glossy paper, ready to be eaten and licked clean. You know what I mean. It's simple and justified. My life has been a ride, and so I wrote it down in poetry form. I'm proud to say I'm at the end of my spiritual storm. I've realised I've got a lot more time, so I might read this poem and then maybe read out a couple of others, maybe. But this was going to be my final poem. It's called Sunrise, and it's probably one of my favourite poems I've ever written. I kind of wrote it fairly recently. It's kind of what I like to call my ever-changing gratitude list poem. It basically says thank you to everyone and everything that's helped me kind of on my journey. And I write a gratitude list most mornings and before I go to bed as well. And I really think it's changed the way I think. It's definitely made me a more positive person in general. But again, it's like a process I use. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and read my poem. So it's called Sunrise. Turning over a new leaf. Mentally, spiritually, I've got the key. So thank you to all those that have helped me. Quantum physics, Esther and Jerry Hicks, Dalton Wong, Dr. Joe Dispenza, the Buddha Dharma, Ayurveda, my therapist Antonia, my best friend Kaylee, my family, Con Marie, Aaron Doughty, Umberto Giannini, Carl Jelly, Feng Shui, Tai Chi, Chinese Chi, the Taoists, the Buddhists, meditation, yoga, breathing into my heart space, the Academy of Creative Training, Carl Kren, BB Carl Anti-Humidity Gel Oil, Marina Studios, JP, Novalux, Monique, Instagram Stories, Whole Earth Peanut Butter, Montezuma's Chocolates, Plane Rides, Red Wine, Late Night, Sunrise. Thank you. Yeah, I was anticipating that I was going to be a bit, I don't know. But anyway, I feel like I've got a little bit more time, so maybe I'll just read a couple more poems, if that's okay. Amazing, thank you. Okay, why not? Let's have a go. This one's a very short poem, but I feel like I might as well read it. Okay, let's go. It's called Not Drinking. He liked it when I drank. He thought I was more fun when I drank. He got annoyed when I didn't drink. He was just caught up in his own closed-minded, controlling bubble. But now I'm a bubble of fun, not drinking because I don't need one. Okay, I'll just keep going. Amazing. I was expecting not to be able to read as many. Okay. I was obviously just racing through them. So this is called chocolate ice cream. They're a bit more positive now, which is good, kind of. Anyway, so chocolate ice cream. I want to pin up all of my best memories onto a pinboard so that I don't forget them. Chocolate ice cream in a cone so large you can't see my face. Away with the angels in Gran Canaria. Dipping my toes in the sand, hoping for a better future. Getting glimpses of what it could be like. I want to pin these memories so that I don't forget them. Because when I remember them, I remember what my life could be like. When I relax, when I allow, when I receive. Please don't wash away these memories. Yeah, we'll read out this one. It's a bit sassy. Okay. This is called the forehead tattoo. You basically put a tattoo on my forehead reading mug. I scrubbed it off with special powers till it came off. It hurt like hell. I hid for a bit, cried for a bit, then built myself back up for a bit, till I rewrote what I have lived and remembered all of the good and forgot all of the bad. The tattoo wasn't so bad. After all, it was actually quite small. I must have made it larger in my mind. Perhaps it was all just in my mind. Maybe I'll just end with this one, because, yeah, okay. So this is called Segment Intending Fiend. Be a segment intending fiend, like a beautiful magical fairy pixie on speed, gratefully summoning energy like a badass, holding your hands in namaste like the holiest, saintly, most sacred Buddha, rubbing your belly with a huge grin with glitter on your chin because you emulate beauty, anointing others with your healing hands and calming words. You are not your thoughts, and you are not your past. You are who you choose to be now, with the power of your mind and the power of your soul, if you look within to the space where you hide. Thank you very much.